them, and particularly because they were reduced in price. So I'll show you this one first. Just get that out there. And here you go. So this one, I believe, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is called the Mini Lily. And as you can see, it has the little tree there, the mulberry tree, which is their kind of signature brand on all their bags. They have their little picture. And this is kind of what it looks like. I'm sure, as you can tell, compared to my hands, it is very, very small. And when I went to the store, they did actually have this particular bag in a number of different colours, and it was really tough to decide what colour to get. And so I decided to go with this kind of, it's almost like a purpley, like a dark kind of purpley berry type colour, because I didn't really have any other bags in this colour, and I thought it would go with a lot of different things as well. So the sticker's actually still on the front, not the sticker, but you know, the protective covering, because I've only used it a few times. I can show you the inside. Is it just, again, that protective covering kind of makes it, when it reflects the light, it almost looks like fingerprints on it, but it's just it's the plastic as well. So as you can see, this is kind of the material inside, and it's still pretty, it still looks pretty good, even though I've only used it a few times. And if we look, I don't know if you can see actually because of the way the light is, but just in here we have a couple of inside pockets. I can maybe show you like this. They are quite small, but they're big enough for things like maybe coins or credit cards or a key or something. And this bag does have a chain, which looks like this. And the chain is actually quite heavy, and I think you can tell it's like quite good quality. And I know with a lot of the handbags that have chains, sometimes the chains aren't good quality. This one is, I don't think it's detachable now. It's attached to the bag, if you can see kind of there and just here. So you can't take the strap off, but I think if you wanted to have it as a clutch bag or carry it as a clutch, you could do, and you could just carry it like this. Or I guess if you wanted to, you could actually use this inside a much larger bag to store anything you want, really. So as I say, it actually surprisingly fits quite a lot inside it. I think it's big enough for you to get a purse and things in it, and it's quite stretchy. There isn't any other pockets on the back, like on the back or anything. And I think it's very, very structured, and it does feel very sturdy. I think the top bit is the only bit here that's a little bit squidgy, but the bottom bit isn't, and I found it doesn't really sag, probably because you can't fit that much in it to make it sag. And it's got the, really, sorry, wrong way, it's got the little open and close closure there. So as I say, I got this bag in the outlet store. Now I'm not really sure how much this bag is full price. If any of you have any ideas, I'd be quite interested actually to know how much it actually is full price, or if there's any differences between this one and the ones that are sold in the full price stores. As I say, I don't know too much about Mulberry, the brand, so I can't really provide much information on any differences between you the first one, which is now wrapped up in its dust bag. It is significantly smaller. I'm going to actually get the first one back out just to show you the difference in size. So this was the first one, and this is the second one. Oops, sorry about that. Is the second one just next to it. I can't really do much with this chain, so, but this is what it looks like kind of in comparison. If you can see, it is a lot smaller. I don't think the second one though is small enough to fit inside the first one. one, it was just a case of kind of taking what was already out there. And I don't know if you can see, but it has a little bit of a crease here. And I imagine it's probably been stored and squished a little bit, but I don't think it's that obvious and you can't really tell all that much. I do also think with this one, when it's like this, it seems like this is a little bit slanted, like it's not even. But again, I think when you've got it on and you're walking around with it, it's not that obvious. But I would say if you are picky about your bags and you want that real perfection, then maybe it's best to just really have a good look when you go to outlet stores. As personally, I don't think there was ever anything wrong with this one. I couldn't find anything on it that was maybe a little bit out of place or a little bit damaged or anything like that. As I say, with this one there's just a crease here and this, but I think because of the price point, that's what really attracted me to this bag. And also at the time that I didn't have anything from Mulberry, so this is why I decided to purchase this one. And as I say, this one came in the dust bag. I'll just pop it back on the side. And this one came, I didn't think it came with a dust bag, but it did. And it came with the dust bag in its, the chain again, sorry. I didn't think it came with the dust bag, but it did, and it came in its box. So I'll just pop that just to one side for a second. And they both also did come in the Mulberry bag. And again, I must apologise for the state of the Mulberry bag. I have stored other things in it, so I can show you what that looks like at the moment. The bag itself, I don't know if you can see it, but it is quite big, and I think this is what came with the mini lily. And I don't know if this again is what they do with Mulberry, but they put a yellow sticker just here, and there's all the rubbish inside, and they would tape the bag together, and there's the yellow inside. Again, I sound like a broken record, but because I don't know all that much about Mulberry, I don't know if that yellow is a colour that they use often or not. Inside, I think it's some of the tissue. I think these maybe came from the second bag that I had, and they were just on the inside pouches. And if you can see as well, they have the little tree. I don't know if you can. The little tree patterns, the little logo on there. So those come inside the bag. And when I got the mini lily, even though that was a display item, it did come with, again, some paper with the logo just kind of stuffed inside the bag. So again, it's got the logos on it and things. I appear to have this in here, and I'm not sure where that came from, but it probably came from the second bag, as it looks like it's got that kind of shape on it. And again, two more bits in there. Again, probably coming from the second bag, a little bit of material from the inside. And then this is the receipt, so you do get the receipts, and this was the one for the mini lily, so I can tell you exactly kind of how much it costs. I'll just check that off camera. It does say on the receipt that I got an extra 20% off, so that must have been on the day. And it does say on here it was just over £150, so I'm guessing that that's quite cheap. And it does say the colour is burgundy, not a purpley colour, as I originally said. But as I say, I know that the full price bags in the full price store are quite expensive. babies at the moment, so they're being really, really noisy. But as I say, with this video, and the noise that you just heard there is the seagulls on the roof of where